The Middle East today is not calm, it is calculating. While Iran is posturing, the United States is repositioning. Israel is on alert, oil markets are nervous, travel advisories have been issued, including by India, and in the middle of that uncertainty, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi is landing in Israel. Not when tensions cool down, not when headlines soften, but now. Hello and welcome back. I am Sudanshu Sharma and you are watching The Narrative Now. So while Prime Minister Narendra Modi's state visit to Israel at the invitation of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is officially about strengthening a robust and multifaceted strategic partnership, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also meet President Isaac Herzog and will also address the Knesset, becoming the first Indian Prime Minister to do so. Symbolism? Yes, but geopolitics is never just symbolism. India and Israel did not discover each other yesterday. In 1999, during the Kargil War, when India urgently needed precision ammunition and surveillance equipment, Israel delivered quietly, decisively, and without any drama. And since then, this relationship has matured. This is not a ceremonial partnership anymore, it is strategic. But for now, let's zoom out and understand a few things first. This region is volatile. Iran and Israel remain locked in shadow confrontation. The United States is maintaining visible military positioning. The Abraham Accords are reshaping alignments. The Gulf states are recalibrating. Shipping routes are sensitive. And India, like others, has issued travel advisories. So why then is the Prime Minister now headed to Israel? Well, because the timing itself is the message. If this was symbolic, it could wait. If this were casual, it could be postponed. But it was not. And while publicly, the visit is about deepening cooperation in innovation, water technology, agriculture, cybersecurity, and investment, but the spine of this relationship remains security. And it comes at a time when modern warfare is changing, where drones are now dominating battlefields, anti-drone systems are determining survival, and missile interception is defining deterrence credibility. At such a time, India needs systems that are battle tested. And that is exactly why this relationship matters. Because India's security environment too is complex. Continental tensions to the north, instability to the west, maritime vulnerabilities, and evolving asymmetric threats. And so, our defense supply chain resilience is not optional, it is strategic insurance. But the story goes deeper. India and the Jewish state understand hostile borders, not as theory, but as routine. Different geographies, same lesson. Extremism evolves, and hence survival must evolve faster. And when two nations that have endured centuries of ideologically driven violence collaborate, they are not bonding over grievances, they are aligning over memory. Memory of what complacency costs, memory of what deterrence prevents, memory of how fragile peace becomes without preparedness, and that is the civilizational layer beneath this visit. But this is not a tilt, it is balance practiced with confidence. And what emerges from this visit, whether enhanced air defense collaboration, drone and anti-drone co-development, AI integration in military logistics, cybersecurity frameworks, or high-tech manufacturing corridors linking Israeli innovation with Indian scale, it is not speculation, it is logical progression. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, this relationship has evolved from buyer-seller to strategic co-creators. And here lies the deeper truth. As regions become unstable, serious nations do not retreat from partners. They reinforce them, because presence during tensions signals commitment. And commitment in turn strengthens deterrence. And it is deterrence that ultimately preserves peace. But This visit is not about India choosing sides in a Middle Eastern rivalry. It is about ensuring that India remains prepared in an unpredictable century. Two ancient civilizations, two modern democracies, both familiar with hostility, both investing in strength so that peace is not accidental but secured. In geopolitics, hesitation invites pressure, while confidence commands respect. And this visit, at this moment, is a statement of confidence. Measured, deliberate, strategic. And that, my friends, is the narrative now. Jai Hind, Jai Israel.